Hey, welcome back. And I'm here in Michigan. I'm here for basically another 3 days. And I figured I got 2 days to myself. I'm going to go do some game hunting. So the very first place I have to hit up is this place right behind me called Time Travelers here in Michigan. And this place is awesome. It has a lot of retro stuff, a lot of retro video games, a lot of retro toys, comic books, everything kind of geeky. And I highly recommend coming to this place if you're ever in Michigan because, like I said, they have a lot of really cool stuff. I just like kind of walking around and looking around, actually, because there's just so much cool stuff to look at. And a lot of stuff, like, from my childhood, they will have in here. So I don't buy toys and comic books and stuff like that, but I do buy video games, and that's the reason I come here. But I definitely enjoy looking at the other stuff as well. So let me go inside and see what I can find. And hopefully I come out with something decent. Alright, so just left Time Travelers. I didn't pick up as much as I normally do. I just didn't really see too much I was interested in, but I did pick up 2 games. First one here is Adventures of Bayou Billy, and for that I paid $3.95. And next I picked up a complete unboxed copy of Wave Race 64, and for that I paid $10. So I think not a bad haul considering. Let's go on to the next place. So I'm at the beginning of one of 2 loops that I do here in Michigan, and this one hits kind of like the south side, and the very first stop here is a Goodwill. I have never found a thing at this Goodwill before. I'm optimistic though, you know, maybe I'll find something this time around. In reality, I don't think I will find anything, but like I said, this is the bigger of the 2 loops. And this loop here, there's quite a few thrift stores, kind of game stores, as well as GameStop. So I'm going to hit up as many as I can and see what I can find. But as for here, I'm not optimistic. Yeah, there was nothing there. No big surprise there, but I kind of figured. For some reason, I just never find stuff there. And anyways, I'm off to another thrift store, and then I'll hit up a game store that's I've kind of scored at before. Next up was a disc replay I just came out of, and surprise, surprise, I didn't find anything. It's not that they didn't have anything in there, it's just, I mean, it's a retail store, so the stuff I wanted was really, really expensive, and I didn't want to pay that much money, so you know, I don't want to add stuff to my collection that just for the sake of adding stuff. So I left everything I was even potentially thinking of picking up behind, and I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to check out a Target I'm seeing right across the street, see if they have anything on clearance or anything like that, and then move on to the next thrift store. Alright, so since the last update, I hit up a GameStop. I didn't find a thing there. I went to a Walmart, and I was looking for Vita games there, actually. I'm actually looking for Vita games while I'm kind of out on the hunt here, and they had a couple. Nothing really that great, though, so I kind of... There's one game there, shit, what the hell is it called? Terra something. And there's no price on it. So I went up to the cashier, and I'm like, can you come with a scanner and just scan this game for me? And she didn't have a scanner on her, but she was kind of joshing me a little bit, like, oh, you want to buy this game? And you know, we started talking about the new iPhones, and she said, oh, I wait a little while. And I said, well, I got one yesterday at lunch. I said, my wife got it for me, actually, and I told my wife, actually, a little side story here, she's all about these Apple products. And I told her I'm not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get a phone, and she's all about, you know, getting it right away. So she ordered one for herself, and she ordered one for me because, well, mine kind of looks like this right now, where the screen's lifting up. So I'm kind of in need of a new iPhone. So mine doesn't ship until November, so this year has got to last me till November. But anyways, I got up to the cashier, and she scanned it, and she goes, want to guess the price? And I said, sure. She goes, okay, I guess $35. And I said, okay, I guess $20. And little known fact about me, I'm really good at guessing. and the price was $19.97. So she gave me this big high five, and then she scanned it again and said, "Oh, whoa, whoa, that's still a little bit too much. I'm going to pass on it." So anyways, she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, sorry, it's just a little bit more than I was thinking." So I walked away from that one, and I then went to a Target, and was walking around Target, really didn't see much, and then I started looking a little bit harder, and I came across this. It is a Kirby amiibo. I think the hype for amiibos have kind of died down. Not a lot of people looking for these, but this one here was $3.38, so I said, why not? My wife likes these little cute ones, so might as well pick these ones up. I'm kind of just going for the Smash ones though now, and I think there's 3 more to come out. So anyways, I am now off to a DAV thrift store and see what's in there. So I struck out at the Dave's thrift store. Nothing really there. They always seem to have PC games for some reason, but nothing I really needed this time around. I just came out of Gamers Avenue, and I have to say, I've shouted them out before, I said good things about them before. I'm a little disappointed this time around. The biggest thing I noticed there is they are asking basically eBay prices, which is fine because it is a retail store, but the quality is not there. What I've noticed they've been doing lately is, well, not lately, this one time here, is they've been printing out covers for loose disc games and selling them at full retail price, and that's just not cool. I mean, it's just disc only, and they want full price for it. So I don't know. I wasn't impressed. And, you know, who knows next time I come down if I even want to come here. But Gamers Avenue, right here. Like I said, a little bit of a disappointment here. Hopefully next time they get their act together, because these printing of the covers, and they weren't even good quality. They were on like just generic paper shoved in, and it looked terrible. So hopefully next time they fix that mistake. Alright, I think I'm done for day one. I've been to about 4 GameStops, 2 game stores, 3 thrift stores, 3 Walmarts, 1 Target, and I've been out for about 4 hours now, and I've come across 2 items that I've picked up. So I'm not doing too well today. These days happen. Just got to keep trying, right? So tomorrow will be another day, and I'll hit up the north side of Michigan or Detroit and do another loop up there. There is one game store I missed. I'm just getting tired now. Sitting out here not scoring, and it's a little discouraging. But like I said, it these days happen. So we'll try our luck tomorrow. So today is day 2. Going game hunting. I'm a little bit more energized today. I went bright and early. First and foremost, I gotta drop Aries off, get a bath. He's a little bit stinky, so it's time for a bath. Aries, say hi. There you go. So Aries has been dropped off. I've now gone to 2 thrift stores, and as with yesterday, found nothing. I don't know if this is, I mean, I know thrift stores in Toronto are dead, but I thought, you know, Michigan was a little bit better. I am finding games here, but they're mostly sports games or just stuff that I'm just really not interested in. So there's 2 more thrift stores I want to hit up, and you'll have luck there. I know one of them I've never scored a single thing, and the other one was okay. So I'm banking on the Salvation Army now. There are a few other stores I'm going to hit up as well, and just see if anything's on clearance or whatever, just, you know, maybe pick up something. But let's see where I go next. I think this, like, toy craze with video games it sounds like it's officially over. I just came out of a Myers here, and they had one set of amiibos on sale. It was that, shit, what are they called? The Animal Crossing triple pack. They had it for $10. And then I looked at all the Skylanders and Disney Infinity characters are all on clearance. Even the games. I can get the Skylanders starter pack for the PS4 for $5. That's just crazy. So it sounds like this craze is over. And I mean, I'm still going to finish off this Smash Brothers Amiibos collection I have, but other than that, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's much left to get. I don't even know if Nintendo's going to be putting out more Amiibos or not, but we'll see. Anyways, I am going to go now to a GameStop and then to a Salvation Army and a St. Vinny de Paul's and kind of see what I can find there now. Just came out of a GameStop here, picked up 2 games. One of them actually is for a buddy of mine. He's been looking for this for a long time. I have it in my collection already. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I got this for him for 18 bucks, so he's going to be very happy with this one, I'm sure. And one game for me, not $1.99, 99 cents. Actually, I paid 89 cents for this. Fracture on the PS3. If you're not familiar with this game, it's one of those unique kind of third-person shooters where you get to alter the environment either by increasing the landscape or decreasing it. And you use this in a variety of ways to kind of make your way through the levels. So, 89 cents, hopefully it's good. I hear mixed reviews about it, but some people do say it is good. So, for 89 cents, why not? There is a truck right now just emptying garbage, but anyways, we'll move on to the next location. Alright, time for another update. I've gone to the 2 thrift stores that I was talking about earlier. Salvation Army, I find stuff in. I didn't find anything this time around. There was a few games I was looking at. There was an Atlas game I was looking at, and I ended up passing on it. It was Hard Hitter Tennis, and I think I've looked at this game before, and it didn't do well in reviews. So just because it's an Atlas game doesn't mean it's a good game. So I ended up passing on that one. They also had Doom 2 for the PC. But I had the wrong game in it, so I had to pass on that one as well. It's just a game only anyways. At the St. Vinny de Paul's, I found Wii Sports Resort, and this was $5. It's in mint condition. This is going to be one of those games I want to recoup some cost on because I think this goes 15, maybe 20. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have access to my phone while I'm down here in the US, so I sometimes have to take chances, and I think this one goes at least 15 bucks, so it'll recoup some of my cost on some of these other games I picked up, and we'll see how it goes. But now, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to look up a GameStop maybe, and go to a GameStop or two, and I think I'm done with the thrift stores. I can't think of any other thrift stores in the area, but we'll continue on for now. So I just came out of a second GameStop where I picked up a second copy of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Apparently, I didn't know this prior to picking it up for my buddy, and apparently this goes for a decent amount of money. So, about double what GameStop's asking for it. So, it's going to basically recoup because I actually already have this game. While I was in there, right here, they had one of those PlayStation VR set up, and I gave it a try, and I gotta say, I played Eve Valkyrie, and it was actually really, really cool. I don't know if I'd buy it for Eve Valkyrie. It's one of those games that you can get easily motion sickness in, and I got disoriented a little bit, but it was actually a lot of fun, and might pick that up. We'll see. It's very tempting, but I know right now they're sold out everywhere. So we'll see how it goes once it gets launched initially, and maybe you pick it up at some point. All right, so I've been doing a little bit more game hunting. I went to Best Buy. Didn't really find anything there, so I went to this Target here, which I haven't been to yet, and I ended up picking up Rodea. What's this thing called? The Sky Soldier. And I know a lot of people are picking this up. This has a clearance tag of $9.98. It was actually a little bit cheaper, it's $5.98. So I figured, I'll give this one a try. I know it has the Wii U version, but it also has the Wii version in here as well. So I hear the Wii version is the one to play. Anyways, now it's time to go pick up Aries. His bath is done, and I may go again, look around a little bit more after I drop him off, though. Alright, so on to the recap portion of the video. I did go out during the week and I did pick up some stuff from GameStop here and there. I have been looking for Vita games non-stop, and every single time I've went to a GameStop, I've looked for Vita games, and in this past week I've hit up at least 15 GameStops and just picked up whatever Vita games I saw that I thought were reasonable. So anyways, I'll get into that later on. First game here I picked up is Rodea Sky Soldier, and this is on the Wii U. It also has the Wii version included. I hear the Wii version is better than the Wii U version. From what people say, they made the game for the Wii and then kind of had to port it over to the Wii U, and the port didn't go too well. Again, I got this from Target. It was $5.98. Next, I went to Time Travelers and I picked up The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I've always wanted to try this game. I've never actually played this, but I always wanted to try it just because of the cover. I really don't know anything about the game other than it has a pretty cool cover. And while I was there, I also picked up a complete in-box copy of Wave Race 64. And I have this general rule with box and complete games is if I already have the game and I can pick up the box and manual for $10 less, I will pick it up. And this was $10. So I already have the game. I'll sell off my copy of the game, and I'll have a complete in-box copy of it. This year, they actually had two copies of this. One was $15, and then there was this one, which was $10. And this one was actually in better shape, so that other one's probably been sitting there for a while. At St. Vinny's, I picked up Wii Sports Resort. This is complete. I got this for $5. It sells, again, about $15 on eBay. The only reason I picked this up is to recoup some costs on some other stuff. Next up, I picked up two copies of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Like I mentioned, one of them is for my buddy, and the other one I'm going to put up online and sell. This goes for about $35 to $40 online. So again, it's going to be a recouper. Both games are complete. I actually have a fight stick for this thing too, which is not very common either. The game's not common, but there's actually a fight stick for the Wii U that I picked up a little while ago, and I picked it up just for this game here. Next up, at a GameStop where I picked up one of those Tatsunoko games, I picked up Fracture. And this was 89 cents, and this game here is also complete. And as I mentioned, this game got mixed reviews. I did play the demo for this when it first came out, and I actually enjoyed it. Back when the PS3 first launched, there was a lot of games that just got overlooked, and I think this one may be one of those ones that was overlooked. Basically what you do, again, as I mentioned before, is you alter the environment to make your way through the levels, and it sounds like a lot of fun. At a Target, I found a Kirby amiibo. This was $3.88, so I figured, yeah, I'll pick that up. I'm not really collecting for this line here, but I can't leave it behind for that price. I went to another Target, and I found a second one. So I actually got two of these. I'll probably give one to my wife or open one up or something and then keep the other one sealed. So the stuff that I didn't show, I picked up 5 more games from GameStops here and there during the week. And first one here is PlayStation Move Heroes. And this was $1.79. This was actually on my list of games to get for the year. I wanted to complete my PlayStation 3 collection, but I just keep finding more and more games that I want to play. But out of the original 9 games I had listed at the beginning of the year, this was on it. And this is basically for the Move. And what you do is you play as Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Jak and Daxter. And you use the Move controller to make your way through different levels. And again, I played the demo for this. I had a lot of fun with it. So I wanted to pick it up. It is complete, as the manual falls out. It is here, but I just had to add it to the collection. So, anyways, I have been looking for PlayStation Move games, not Move games, PlayStation Vita games all week long. I found 4. My general rule with the Vita games is if I can get them for $10 or less and they look interesting enough to pick up, I will buy it. So at a Walmart, I had to dig through their clearance games basically to find Mod Nation Racers. This is Road Trip, and this was on my list of games to get as well. This was not $20, it was $10, and when I took it up to the cashier, she said, "Oh, you got a Vista game," and I said, "Yeah, I was looking for more," and she goes, "Well, good luck with that." So. Obviously, she doesn't know what the Vita is. She called it Vista. And when she rang it up, I said, "Oh, you have more?" And she goes, "Probably not." I said, "Well, why not?" She said, "They're not selling." And, that's why I guess this was in the clearance bin. Next up, I picked up at a GameStop Smart As. This was $2.69. Again, these are all Vita complete, so no manuals. This is basically PlayStation's version of Brain Age, so it may be fun. I'll give it a shot for that price. Next, I picked up Dynasty Warriors Next. This was $8.99. Again, it's complete as far as Vita games go. This one here, from what I hear, does make really good use of the Vita and all its functionalities. So if you don't have a Vita, I'm guessing this may be a hidden gem. You may want to pick it up if you are collecting for it. And last but not least, I picked up Toukiden Kiwami, I think that's how you say it. And this is a game I've actually been looking for as well. It's more of a, from what I hear, it's kind of like a God of War game where you hack and slash your way through levels. There is two versions of this game. The initial one I was actually looking for was Age of something, and this here is apparently the complete version. Actually, it's called Age of Demons. This one here has the complete Age of Demons and all the DLC on it. This is the version to get. So for this I paid $17.99. So those are the pickups of my trip to Michigan. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, take care.